I'm joined by the cheerleaders from Fremont. Are you guys having a good time so far?
Yeah.
All right, so right here is Michaela. Yeah. Your brother, Andrew Steger. You can't miss him if you go to a... Oh, your brother. You know him, though.
Yeah.
You know, all right. Okay, all right, we had this whole thing messed up, but did you guys have any good stories about Andrew Steger? The guy's 6'8", wears a 20 size shoe. I mean, how big is this guy? Is he crazy walking down the hallways? Crazy seeing this guy?
He's like a whole head taller than everyone else.
Oh, really? Oh, my God. I saw him today. I'm like, oh, my gosh, this guy is ginormous. But guess what? We're going to get to him in this highlight. So let's get to the highlights. Let's see if Fremont football team was having a good time as they took on Hart in a West Michigan Conference crosstown battle. Tonight was their 19th meeting overall, but only their second since the 1960s. The Packers sure know how to control the clock. First drive of the game, Talon Reichert-Slater fires to Kyler to Kuiper over the middle. He is brought down inside the 5. Fremont is knocking on the door. A few plays later, Owen Hurdle gets the handoff on the sweep, and he is off to the corner of the end zone. The 2-yard tutty gives the Packers the 6-0 lead after the failed 2-point conversion. Hart, meanwhile, was moved, and the Pirates' first drive of the game results in a 1-yard bulldoze into the promised land by Jose Luis Andreverde. Hart's 2-point conversion is successful, so the Pirates lead 8-6. Pirates get the ball back. They like to go for it on 4th down, but they run into the wrong guy. Andrew Steger buries the Pirates' treasure in the backfield. Big play by the Eastern Michigan commit results in a turnover on downs. Fremont looks for the end zone near the end of the first half, but it's picked off by Hunter Chaffee. Hart takes this one 8-6. Shelby and White Cloud had met 16 times coming into tonight, with each team winning 8 of those matchups. If you wear the number 20 in this state, you have to be able to score touchdowns. But unlike Barry Sanders, Lalo Garcia shows he's a bruiser. Take it easy, Lalo. The 17-yard touchdown gives Shelby the 12-7 lead in the third quarter. White Cloud is driving late in the 4th down and 15. The pass by Jason Ruther falls incomplete, but there's some yellow laundry on the field. Looks like it's going to be a penalty, but no. The officials say the ball was tipped, so it's a turnover on downs. The Indians get the ball back. They are able to march down the field, and Landon McGowan powers through for the 2-yard touchdown. Failed 2-point conversion, and White Cloud leads 13-12 with 57 seconds left. The Tigers have no quit in them. Lalo Garcia buys time, then sends it deep to Isaac Garcia. Garcia looking like a superhero, making guys miss left and right. He eventually gets down inside the 5-yard line with 45 seconds left. Lalo Garcia gets injured on the next play, so Shelby elects to kick a field goal. 17 seconds left on the clock now, but the kick, no good. White Cloud holds on to win 13-12.
Now, first of all, the Jenison cheerleaders having way too much fun tonight. Way too much fun. Earlier tonight, we planned on showing you Hesperia against Muskegon Heights. By the time our camera crew got to that game, people were leaving the parking lot. Apparently, Muskegon Heights went to take the field with only 11 players active. It was 22-0 Hesperia late in the second quarter when a Tigers player was injured, had to leave the game. There were no substitutions, so the Tigers had to forfeit that game. Again, Hesperia was up 22-0 in the second quarter when an injury forced Muskegon Heights to forfeit the game because they didn't have enough players to bring in a substitute. Only 10 guys left for Muskegon Heights. That was a tough one. Elsewhere tonight, the Mona Shore Sailors took the Lake Express Ferry across Lake Michigan yesterday for a battle tonight with a team from Wisconsin. The Sailors beat the Manitowoc Lincoln Shipbuilders by a final score of 58-7. And for the 3rd consecutive year, Ravenna kicked off their year against Beale City. The Dogs fall against the Aggies tonight by a final score of 32-14. How about in Ionia County, a rivalry game? Belden gets an 11-point win in their home opener against the Bulldogs of Ionia. Final score 22-11. A CSAA crossover game ended up being very one-sided. Central Montcalm thumps Morley Stanwood. Final score 53-0. And in 8-man ball, the defending state champs from Martin made the trip all the way down south, and the Clippers dominate this one. Final score 62-6. That's why they're state champs.
That's all for tonight's games, but it's now time to look forward to the weekend.